the screen to HDMI. Gotcha, when you can play Roblox. Get scammed by fellow devs. Timber. It's a female combi, she can stay. The male ones would have to be executed. As I live in me hut. There's tons of roguelikes, or at least in my email, because there was some... I'm assuming there's some gaming event recently. Time to get dailies. Damn Gen 1ers. Daily items. If you don't buy them now, you're a loser. Today only. Go, go, go. Do you want to be a loser? It's so stupid. Why would Dittos mimic a link cable? Whatever. No home, Trover. Thought you had a house. Oh. We should start spamming. Maybe I didn't talk to him. I think in order to finish the quest, we have to talk to him. Wanted log table grow beans. 3 bean pots. Find slowpoke. Hey, Red Pokemon ass, awesome. Thanks so much. Wooden pillar recipe. Why is he sad? What now? Oh, maybe he's sleepy. Get your camera photo ops happening nearby. Where? Get it. And training, he does that every day. Punching past the sound barrier, it doesn't even make sense. And isn't Hitmonchan weird? That'd mean there's boxing in this world. Either that or he's just gonna beat people up. Leaf house or travail. Claire, it's pretty bright. What do you need again? Oh, you need like a bean. One thing I dislike in the game is I hate how watering works. Instead of like Mario Sunshine, it's just grid thing. Yeah, you can't move while watering. Has the technology been lost? Alright, what else can we do? Right, we need to find Slowpoke. Table your bum. Siphon. Okay, let's quickly do this. This is good real estate. Oh. Do they just never talk about Flood ever again? Make more furniture. Alright, met tons of other Pokemon like that too. Blame Zelda fans, alright? They probably bashed Sunshine. I thought it was fine, but I think Nintendo needed something bigger for the GameCube. And a small long. Yes, Advance Wars has stuff in Smash Bros. So useful. Bam, it'll take me a while. Long there for Christ's sakes. Let's go get Slowpoke. Time capsule. I haven't played Sunshine in a while, but I still think the worst part is the stupid acapella, whatever that sound effect is when you do the no flood levels. Pretty sure those are the hardest levels in the game. Suddenly all game been using flood, now no flood. The shittiest sound is going off. I guess it's gonna be considered seaside. Maybe that's not ocean water. Or maybe I have to wait. For the like I said, it's like being beside an airport, but you guys are like, I don't hear anything. How do you not hear it? Ho-Oh flies by like a Concorde or something. You suck, boo! Boo! Noise pollution. Boo! Some of us are trying to sleep. Thing is, I don't remember the levels too much, or the areas in Sunshine. They might not be as memorable because they don't do the generic. There's a reason why the generic levels are like fire, ice, whatever. It's because they can be memorable. Five pieces of lumber. Tools, furniture, alright. I want more lumber finally. Don't put me in small lots, alright. Squirtle is so lazy. Who's here by today, yo? Trying to remember the amusement park level. Oh, grass, spray of seawater to escape the heat. Was it a good level, that roller coaster level? I'd say all levels are good. Like, no one can talk about Mario Wonder. I'm actually curious, because does no one care about Wonder? The only thing people talked about is level 2, and that's it. They never talked about it again. Maybe I just don't like 2D platformers anymore, it's over. So we're just leaving Onyx. Instead of like drilling through rock, I'm gonna hope a Pokemon shows up that literally makes it rain. And then we'll mine through it. Slacker here. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they probably figured they made a mistake. Like, yes, Donkey Kong, I guess, was a good game, but it wasn't like... People just don't talk about it. People just don't care. So... Yeah, it's not like selling the system. It just exists. Yeah, it probably won't be for a while, the 3D Mario, if it really was the same team. Finally, flower bed. I mean, they thought Donkey Kong was the guy, alright? Sometimes your superstar is, I don't know, injured or something, but I guess DK wasn't that guy. Jumper level. He's not a high card anymore. It's no longer the 80s. Maybe they thought you could still do it just like in the 80s. And 64 still failed, even though Mario 64 is really good. Fuck me. I need seeds. It's more that the market's weird too. But yeah, they didn't have many games ready, so... Pretty sure sales will start slacking really hard soon. I need more flower seeds. Fuck. Luigi, no. Luigi has shown he can't carry shit. They gave him the GameCube to carry, didn't do that. They gave him the Wii U, he obviously didn't do that. Luigi's a bum. I don't know what wrestler he'd be, but he most certainly is the reason why everything constantly fails. Alright, Luigi's a bum. In fact, Luigi's so bad that in Mario and Luigi, Mario's numbers go down. See, he drags it down. Luigi is screwed over. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Luigi is useless. Oh, you people know it. Imagine being co-star in a movie with Mario and you still bomb it. That's Mario and Luigi games. So we'll blame Luigi. If he was your goat, he wouldn't have failed. Don't worry, they tried to give Peach another game. I think that actually bombed, but it was supposed to be a filler game. That Princess Peach game. I despise this music. Apparently once you get the town bigger, it changes. Nighttime. One day we'll get nighttime. I'm waiting for, what's his name? Slowpoke. There we go. Oh, so that one doesn't have water. Okay, but the other ones do. They're adjacent. No, you idiot. Yes, yes. Fucking plant it in water, you buffoon. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted, you idiot. There you go, sir. It's down there. Yes, drown the thing. You idiot. Princess Peach Showtime, but I believe it bombed. It got pretty bad reviews, apparently. It was the, was it 2024? It was the dead year of the Switch, so they needed games to, like, do stuff, but, yeah, Peach was one of them, I think it just didn't do well. There was a DS one that apparently was better, but... Pretty brutal year, 2024 for Switch. Crew Misty, Gym Leader Spotlight Misty. Cerulean City Gym always has a packed schedule. Kindly give us 4 days of our time for a comprehensive interview. August special edition of Gym Leader Monthly will be all about Misty, tomboyish mermaid. Don't miss sudden photo shoots. Sure to make a splash. Was 2024 Mario and Luigi Brothers shit? God, that game was so bad. Should I tell Onyx he's never getting out? Sorry, buddy. The only reason I dislike was WarioWare made by Intelligent Systems, but I guess Advance Wars is done. One badge, sir. Alright, fuck you. I should make a camera. Let's see how it looks. Alright, maybe it's time for police state. Police. What do we need for? Oh, we have to buy it. I'm curious if there were Virtual Boy numbers, because yeah, even when it was new technology, it was terrible. I can't imagine it being more popular now. Yeah, oh yeah, it was a Zelda. Yeah, it was a Zelda easy mode game. Came out that year. 1,000-Year Door was $60 for like an almost port. It was pretty lame, to be honest. Someone who does like that game. Yeah, 2024 was bad. Was Xenoblade X that year? Or oh no, wait, never mind. They released Xenoblade X right before Switch 2. And then they're like, see? The game failed again. Who could have seen this coming? Echoes of Wisdom, I think, was considered too simplistic. I think it was the same problem as Scribblenauts. Once you find a solution, it just sort of works on a lot of things. I summon attack helicopter. Do I know you? Are we friends? Maybe or maybe not. Well. Nice to meet you. Stone dope. 5 seconds feel pain when under attack. I actually don't know the specs of Virtual Boy. Like, is it Game Boy level? Like, I don't know what the longest Virtual Boy game is. What's up? Come with me. Make it rain, bitch. What? What's going on? You've been conscripted. I have the power to make it rain. Cool. A lot of ground's bumpy around here, hard to walk. Gonna get all tired before we make a professor. Wooden steps. Oh, for Christ's sakes, you want a wheelchair ramp? Oh my god, place steps, turning different heights, walkways. Walk on rock farther, moisten paths and dried up ground. Oh, for God's sakes. You clear the path, make it easier to walk, and that'd be great. Fuck you guys, cause alright, I wanna get to the professor. Oh, for God's sakes. You guys don't pay taxes or anything. You just make me do all this shit. You're joking. I need paving stones. Wait, which game sold 4 million? The Zelda one? I guess it might be their highest selling that year. Wow, I have to make a long ass path here, huh? This looks awesome, yeah, great. You guys could help. Photo ops happen nearby. He's sleeping, that's your photo op? Rare. Fire spin photo frame. Ultra racer. I should get a house. What is this, you dumbass? I've got it. That is a vowed out funky diffuser. Humans use slang glam to focus to how to use it. Fun to use a decoration for your house. Place it in your Pokemon's home they might like. Looking for a pathway. I'm just tiling. Road. Oh, these count as roads. But they're bridges. Can I have like a normal tile? Alright, screw it. Assuming once you get the poker center open, might be able to actually get music. Workbench. Proper blockhouse. Pack and tips rookie. Damn, I needed to pay for that info. Okay, let's make a road. All roads lead to this idiot. Shut up, Charmander. You guys ever watch a show called Married with Children? There's an episode where they have to build a doghouse, but we keep running into little hurdles. Like it needs a wheelchair ramp and electricity. It was big before Simpsons. I think it was one of Fox's first early shows. Shoe salesman. I forget what his name was. It was something Bundy, right? Damn you people. Was it Al Bundy? Yeah, it's a boomer show, because it's even older than The Simpsons. Okay, maybe this didn't act the way I thought it would, but here's your halfway, your lordship. Is this really how it's gonna work? Does he really want 2 lanes? I feel like he could get away with 1, but... we're committed now. Beach count. This is rock. I thought it was supposed to be this. This looks like sand though. It's good enough. Where is he? Maybe he's already there. It's clearly a path, but... Let's see how this is different from what I was doing. Yeah, clear that sure is. Oh, hurry the fuck up. We don't have all day. I mean, I don't want to be the guy, but maybe we could bring Tangrowth here. I don't know. I feel like that might be slightly easier, but you guys are like, we never thought of that, sir. I don't know. I feel like the professor should have come here. Wait, do I really have to wait for this? Yes, he can. You saw the lighthouse earlier. This isn't Mega Man where you can't crouch. Enough he's checking the thing. I'm forced to watch him. Unless he tells me the secrets of rain dance. This is how it apparently is. Dude, I'm tired. Fucking keep moving, buddy. I think I need a break. Play stats where it trains for night Pokemon walk more easily. Forward and moisten paths. I thought this looks like a path. It's way more walkable than walking on sand. I don't know if this guy is smoking. Like, I'd rather walk on this path than sand. Quit it, don't scare me like that. Oh, get a job. He says it's fine when I go out. So it should be fine. How? Oh, for Christ's sakes. Can't think the starters would be all bums. Good to know you guys have been doing something. Maybe I'll move on from this. Sure then, we haven't gotten online yet. Oh, I thought it was like a VR headset. What is VR glasses? Oh, it is. I made it. Professor's too busy scratching his ass today, but Slowpoke, thank you for coming. For why I've asked you here, the elites, because the old human legend, when rain falls when the Slowpoke yawns, at least that's what I've heard. Is that true? Awesome. I don't know, is it true? Kache Slowpoke, could you please yawn for us? Not really sleepy right now. Right. Do you suppose you could just try for us, please? Huge help. Are we bringing in Jigglypuff? Alright, I'll give it a shot. It's not raining. So close, yawn was 70 points. 70 points, what are you talking about? This wasn't a serious yawn, all mere 70 point yawn. Start raining means so plugged to give a full 100 point yawn, probably. Really. Just making stuff up. How are we gonna get a full 100 point yawn, man? A little bit more humidity, it's so comfortable, fall right to sleep, humidity. Scratchy around here to the air, I mean no water, and I better fall right to sleep the more, humidity. I know what you mean, did a good job making things greener, seeming a bit more damp. It's alright, let's work to get a raised humidity and we'll make it rain, yeah. Spraying water around the air helps little Pokemon, but you guys are bums. Squirtle, where are you going? You're not done here. You're supposed to help me. Fuck it, maybe I should just flood the area. Let the river go through it. I didn't do anything though. So Poxion, come on. Give me a yawn. 71 points? We're not there. Oops. Squirtle, you bum, where are you? Wait, I got an idea. When I was really little, a big field of flowers felt so nice like this. 8 flowers. Not a big flower field, more human. Take a while to grow up the plant and bring me along and make them grow instantly. What? You're mad! You're mad. Why didn't you tell me about this? You're mad. Great. Okay. Spring water's nice, you know. Everyone who found that so cool, you know, I'm talking about spring water. Water gushes out of falls. Stop letting spring water flow makes real soggy, humid. Air used to be dry, now it's getting nice, humid. Keep up the good work. Hydrated flower bed habitat. I was gonna replant them, but if that works too. Just like flower fields used to play in when I was little. Thank you, Diddle. More human around here, more healthy plants, trees are. Perhaps the folks doing with that old yawn. Alright, you idiot, what now? Had a good idea. You know, I found those springs right here. Put a fountain here when the water would splash around. Think that would make things more humid. Good idea. Need to find a fountain. Sure you can do it, I believe it. buns. Hey, Ditto, what is it, Wilbur? Pick just for your beans? That's useless. Don't ever give me anything again, buddy. Oddish. Can't have more Gen 1 losers, even if they share a name. Gen 1, where the hell is Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur's probably drowning. So I'm a place I live for, big forest, near there, and is super humid. Water to dried up trees, better make place more good. You already grant my wish. Trees around the culture. Do you do that that way? You know you plant new trees from seeds, try it out. Yo, Matt! Plant time to grow can help a little when you're growing trees and flowers. Plants grow, come and get me. Alright, screw it. It's not the same. You need the other tile. That's how you said it was going to grow. I guess you can only grow. Oh, there we go. Okay, we put 2 trees down. Maybe when that total war game comes. Total war 40k. Did I not plant me or are you just slow? Wait, what is chapter 11 right after the battle inside the city? Yeah, I forgot the Luna Freya part. Yes. So unlike the FF13 people, I'll never, or I don't know, I'll have to play it one day. Wait, these aren't grown yet. Oh. I played Dawn of War 1 and... I'm trying to remember what the campaign was. Oh, are you not playing FF15 with the DLC? It's pretty funny. A character shows up on the train blind. Nothing. I've never played a game like that ever. It's so like terrible. It's so funny when main story elements are just not in the main game. It's just funny. Randomly characters. Well, imagine a movie. Like a character you saw 5 minutes ago is just randomly blind and no one asked about it because fuck it. You're just fucking wearing shades like he's Daredevil. Just, I don't know. I've never seen a movie that did something like that. Only FF15 does it. It's random. Someone gonna ask him about that? Yeah, it's probably a touchy subject. I forget, how does he get blind? Is it some DLC after the Luna Freya part? Yeah, it's just so funny how bad FF15 is because of what they did. I know there's DLC, but is there a DLC right after Luna Freya and before the train part? I'm assuming that's the timeline. FF16 is pretty boring, to be honest. It starts off good, but then, yeah, the last half is pretty rough. You'll get more human. Squirtle, do something. And it's better in your tug restaurant water to be human, just the way I like it. I really like that. No, as soon as they added Mid, it's so funny. There's a character called Mid that is supposedly related to another character, but she has 0 scenes with that person because I believe they already filmed the VA's part. So they just never, hired him back to do more VA work. They just said, fuck it. They're related. And it doesn't make any sense. Because he has no more lines for the rest of the game, despite, yes, that relation. Was it Yoshi P's story? I have no idea whose it was, but whoever it was, the credibility, damn you, was ruined after FF16. There we go. Just make a river tearing through this place. Yeah, but it ruined his credibility, damn you. He was supposed to be the Messiah, and then FF16 happened. FF15's a cut now. No, Luna Freya has more lines in the movie than the entire game, which is pretty dumb, because I thought we were playing a game, not like promoting a movie or something. It's just bizarre. Repeated Squirtle. Fucking Squirtle, what are you doing? Wait, what the hell? We're out of water? Lame. We need more water. I mean, there was a bunch of DLCs with the girls, but they got cancelled because Square Enix incompetence, but... yeah, I certainly tried to make it more water. enough for you, you son of a bitch. Ground's thirsty. Give me a yawn. 71 points. We're not almost there. It hasn't changed. Much more water. What do you need? That bean, alright. How much do you need? I have 2. Squirtle, you idiot. Oh, I guess I have to talk to Squirtle. 3, I only have 2. Squirtle, you lazy shit. Stop flirting with the queen. Thanks so much, Diddle. God, you're useless. Pidgeys, when is it fun to fly you bed and a big blue sky nice wind ruffling your feathers so dance? Awesome, wanna give it a go someday. How'd you learn to fly, Pidgey? Did I? I don't remember learning. I've always been able to amaze it. I'm super jealous. You got awesome flame on tail, brief fire, that's amazing. It's more fun when you got friends who can do stuff you can. Not enough for me. I want to fly up in the sky and breathe fire at the same time and make everyone lame. And I know you might be able to do that someday. I'm cheering for you. Real quick, real cool and amazing. Give me a yawn. 71 points. What are we missing? Squirtle, I was just beside you. Oh, you stupid flirt. You have a sex. Stop flirting with Combi. I want to ask, you know what a hydrated tall habitat? Nice. I like to move there. My home right now is nice too. If I lived in hydrated tall grass, I'd have more energy and be able to help you out more. Alright. Get a book on and move home. Summit following you talk to next to a vacant habitat. Was it now, Timber? Alright, catch Tangrowth sitting in the sun and they look super happy, but they're smart because of absorbing power from the sun. Move in here. Where should I live? It's my new home. Yes, it is. Get it. Grant me amazing power. Help make it rain. Technically, that was a deck and Pokemon card game, the original Rain Dance. It was Blastoise. Allowed you to move energy between water Pokemon. You're on 81. Oh my god. Who wants to talk now? Squirtle, what now? It's this, Squirtle Squad that. Okay. He was sleeping in this bed. It wasn't even his bed earlier. Hear me out, Ditto. Moving close to water inspire me. Brilliant idea. Sure, rain helps Slowpoke yawn properly. What is it? thinking I'd throw rain dance party. Rain dance party. Rain dance party like a ceremony. It's supposed to make it rain. Requires lots of preparation. See how we prepared a rain dance party. Sure. This one I'll need. Plate, food on it, and something that makes me think of rain. It's really important. A waterfall. Like what? Rain dance party. Keep my mind focused on rain. Thoughts wander for a second. Quick. Could be sure nice to have a rain. Delicious berries too. Make the whole party fail. That's why I need items to keep me focused. Slow too big. Tang growth, or it can help. Dance. It's Animal Crossing, but more focused and less, yeah. Less daily grindy, I guess. Sun makes it rain. Why in the world do you think like that? Well, Squirtle. Scroll on to Ludicolo. Maintenance party, alright. Add the thing to help. Where I live, don't you? It's okay where you first met. Oh, cast form. Near my bed in that cave, find some cast form dolls around there. Cast form Pokemon changes appearance depending on the weather. Ranged dolls show the rainy appearance ought to be perfect. Okay. The thing about people forget Animal Crossing is this the fixed camera angle in Animal Crossing? And it's not really 3D, right? It's like, I guess sorta, but not like this. There's like a lot of differences already because Animal Crossing is like a mobile game, but on Switch. Like, I'm not saying this is the perfect game, but yeah, Animal Crossing, I feel it's pretty brutal. Stuff. I have not played Stories 30 now. I've only played Stories 2. What is a prayer food claim? Oh, right. Said to look for dolls. That now. There was a mobile game, but the Switch version came out, so there wasn't much point to play Pocket Camp. Oh, there we go. Weather charms. Yeah, the content was drip fed. Because I guess it was Nintendo's service game. Ready for rain ends pretty need a plate. And Slowpoke, I'm a ditto. I'm not gonna hit on him. Oh, I guess I got a Squirtle. Already is so fun. Wait, need to put food on it near something that makes me think of rain. Food literally needs a waterfall. Bulbasaur's gonna walk by and eat the apple. Thanks, buddy. Wonderful rain dance set. Send us up there now and rain dance party started. Follow me. Now you're no longer hungry. Well, it's starting to feel like it's gonna rain now. You mention it. Right, I would check a Slowpoke yawn properly. Nice to meet you. Wait, no, you're Ditto. Give me a yawn. Feel like more humidity before making me want to yawn. It's level 100 yawn. Oh, it was perfect. A full 100-point yawn. So if you were evil, couldn't you force it to rain by just having a Slowpoke yawn for your fields? It was so nice. Awesome would actually work. What if you could force this rain? What if your enemies needed to be flooded? Just as I told you, it should be easier to break the walls, trap an onyx in that car. Car? We turned off the rain, but Skysh. Thought that was enough rain to help. Slowpoke, can you yawn again? Of course. 2 points. But Scott trained me, made me so happy, it kind of woke me right up. We all worked so hard. What was that? Sound like it comes from the ocean. Let's see. Road sign. This is the wrong beach. Pokemon universe only works because there aren't smart people in it. If there were smart people in it, crime would skyrocket. Pokemon would be good tools. What the? You're Matt! Open fire! Fire harpoons! Go, go, go! How huge could it be? The music, you know, sure what about on the walk when they reach Pokemon, right? Go and touch that Pokemon on our behalf. That's good. Guess this is what happened when you pay the lowest bidder. Eh, fuck it, we'll keep it that way. Stupid ass contractors, you're useless. Alright. And you an odd one? You a human or a Pokemon? I'm a human. Yeah, you got real guts telling me such an obvious lie. Rat jam, anyway, you need me for something? What's that? You say it won't rain? Huh. Humans are making real fuss, see you headed down the quiet ocean floor for a good long nap. So made it stop raining here, huh? Sorry about that. Wait, so you killed billions of people? This is why they need to be controlled, alright? You let them have freedom, they go to sleep for 1,000 years, it stops raining, billions die from the drought. See? And you people are like, but they need rights. The hell with that. We have to control them. Get me Mewtwo. Wait a minute. I only woke up because I felt rain splash on the surface of the water. Y'all do something to make it rain. We had this yawn plan. So you didn't know there were others out there who could call the rain like me. Y'all are an interesting bunch. Settles it starting today. Y'all consider me your friend. We have to control the Pokemon. The sky stopped making it rain for like 1,000 years. Everyone's dead. Billions died. Billions. Great. Alright, I'm about to get a little rain falling for my new friends. Let's see here. Yaru, I'm gonna take another nap. Sure. Hope I can see you again sometime, Ditto. Alright, you know, seen the rain quit up and down. I'm sure that was the legendary Pokemon cure. Bringing rain to parched land of ours will be simultaneous for like secured. That's amazing. Wait, hold on. Does that mean my rain dance party and my epic yawn? All our hard work meant nothing. Well. Oh, yes, of course. Small amount of rain we got earlier was that what killed her out. Your hard work definitely was for nothing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, did you do any work at all? Yeah, I worked up a sweat cheering all of you on. You're a bum. Oh, all is well that ends well. Importantly, anyway, just think we can rescue Onyx now. Check the cave before the rain stops falling. I mean, I always thought Tangrowth was a good design. Where are we? Right. Damn, this makes it so much easier. I don't need the water shift. I mean, it's like when you guys said Pokemon Coliseum had was it Gen 4 Pokemon? The only fucking Gen 4 is a Munchlax. I think that was it, right? Because it was a Gen 3 game, but it had a preview of Gen 4. So it turns out Gen 3 doesn't have that many Pokemon in Coliseum, so you face repeats constantly. Oh, the one that has one Gen 4, yeah, Munchlax, oh boy. So we're getting some rainers. Your handiwork, Ditto, sure is, bud. Heck yes, feel the walls of floor cave way softer now. I have to admit it, stuck here so long barely and he's trying to break out. Help me out, bud. Bust up the wall in front of you. You know what? I keep going back to Onyx. I don't think it's too interesting. Finally get out of here. Did all thanks to you, bud. Never forget what you done for me here. Playing Tangrowth for me. I wouldn't have gotten out without your smarts. I could say Onyx is okay, but... What's this? What's this for? Torch. It's a mix of a few things. More storage. I don't know how many best builders is. I'm lost now. Here we are. Florida, so strong for 72 months. At least Onyx got an evolution. I'm gonna live here. Goomy. Place nice and dark could be a bit damper though. Goo. Fancy using water gun. Goomy goo. Got to meet you. It's nice and damp now. I'm starting to like it more and more here. Water membrane covers the whole Pokemon. Triplet and dry litter. I mean, does builders have like combat? I'm assuming maybe, or is it just like this? I would figure to have combat in some form. You know, I would rescue Onyx. I'm supposed to tell you thanks. Oh, good to hear. Thanks, you and the others working so hard together. Rain just stopped. Next day, Pokemon reappearing one after another, moving on to see legendary Kyogre. Curious what this guy was doing the entire time. The rain will continue falling in this town as it used to provide the land with moisture. Looking at you now, I dare say maybe it'll pass through the gate you discovered before. Go inside that gate, definitely plan with company. Might meet some new Pokemon that are your teammates. Recommend you continue making this town more comfortable. You do what feels best, you look forward to see what you got to next. We talked about it before, but I forgot. Was it a gaming magazine? I don't know who started it. You probably could Google. You'd have to figure out who started that rumor. Because the internet was a lot smaller back then. So it might have been a gaming magazine that started it. No taxes yet. Irrigate Pokedex. Why are these areas walled? What was this place? The lessers aren't allowed past this gate, but but we're all people here. Trainer rank is great. Area gate will now open. But I don't understand. Why did we make like an impregnable wall between areas? This is the load screen. Pass through the gate now, Nina. I wonder what lies beyond it. Got scouts, Pokemon, and humans in there. Promise me when you do go through the gate, you'll bring me along. You hear? I'm bringing you along. Maybe you'll teleport with me. What happened here? Was it an apocalypse, or are they not going to explain it? Better not be Cage of Eden, but you guys are like, wait for me. Oh, get lost, Tangrowth. It suddenly can fit through doorways. Head through the gate, I'll come along with you. What lies ahead of us? Excited as it, Nino. Convenient that Tangrowth's the only survivor of that ancient civilization. What did you do? I'd have been the rat, just like Cage of Eden. There's some anime, manga, or not anime, manga, Cage of Eden, where they had to do an ass pull ending because it was on the verge of being cancelled. So the ending is just super stupid. And filled with rats, or filled with plots that they never explain. You just have to assume what happened. What if any Pokemon or humans still around this place? Because I didn't think about the possibilities. Right then, would you mind going ahead and scout the area first? Okie dokie. I think Crimson whatever is the normie game. Whatever that's called. The Dude Bro. If the Dude Bros are into a game, it's a normie game. Great vantage point. Need to look out over the area here. Another town where people used to live. It's pretty much in ruins now. This is like Outer Wilds or some shit. What the hell happened? A nuke just obliterated everything. Not sure why. Perhaps it's the clouds. This place sure is dark. Anyway, better start by finding a safe spot where we can relax. Pokemon Center there. What the hell happened? But you guys are like, meh. What do you mean, meh? Billions died. Billions. Suit, unless you mean the sweater. I'm pretty sure, knock on wood, this is the last cold day until December, but who knows? The weather's been pretty weird. Square Thailand. Looks like the bridge is broken. Can't make it across that gap. You've seen fix this bridge? Maybe. Should have a fix connecting two broken sides of the bridge or something. Maybe surprise you can't swim. I'm counting on you. I don't know what April's games will be. I'm still waiting for Danganronpa 2x2 and you guys are like, what up? 2x2 is 4? Or is it? Fixed bridge, that's the name I've come down. I'm pretty sure the right time to cross that bridge. I wonder if they'll make it a meme and make Terry die like in the first 30 seconds. A sniper just shoots up and everyone's like, meh, never liked him anymore. Alright, made it safe to the other side. Thanks to you, of course. This is Switch 2 only right now. Table. I hope Fat Byaku doesn't like, job instantly, but I hope Terry gets killed immediately. Maybe he like walks across the road or something, gets run over. Tears in my eyes. Garbage and recycling belong out of sight. Dispose of refuse. Misha, 3rd grade. Well, that's why you failed, kid. Pokemon Center Year 2. I think PC works like the other one. But some people are saying this is technically the best Switch 2 game, which is pretty funny, but depends what you think of Donkey Kong. Bonanza. Pokemon Center. This is a problem. Pokemon Center PC. Nearby center staff member Padres convenience. I only saw the Spider-Man trailer. I'm betting one of those scenes in the Spider-Man trailer is gonna be like the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2. They're not even gonna fight that bad guy. It would just be Finn. Classic Sony pictures. PC doesn't seem to work in a hunch. Maybe the Fleming may be the problem. Even my machine's awfully convenient. Don't do well in water. Oh, I need to do something about all this water before I try anything else. I don't know where does the water come from anyway. Is it not a Sony movie? I have no clue. Oh, it's Marvel. Oh, it's Marvel. No, oh, so Marvel makes the new Spider-Man one, the one that's coming out? Okay. Okay, so there seems to be a lot in the trailer, but how long is the runtime? Build a town and then progress the main story. And you're sort of figuring out what happened to humanity here. What a Farfetch! What a Gen 1 superstar! From the top, we're all packed up. Wait, is he moving out? That's his, like... I guess he just roams around. That's his habitat, always moving. Gotta keep moving, man. I have not played a ranked league in years, sadly. No. I've played ARAM and TFT, but not League. Gloom. I say sadly because some people want to see the Hulkster or whoever one last game, but they don't realize you don't bring those guys out of retirement because their retirement matches are usually awful. Never forget Saudi Arabia. They brought back, was it Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, and Kane? It was a disaster. I think it was a disaster like 60 seconds in. It was fucking awful. There, right. Yes, he needed money, yes. And then obviously Undertaker and Michaels needed money. But then they came back to that Saudi Arabia match. And I think Kane's mask fell off like almost instantly, and then I don't know if one of them got a concussion, and then they were winded, and then yeah, it was over. See, that's why you don't come back one last time unless it's for money. Then knock yourself out. The Saudis also paid for Yokozuna to be in a Royal Rumble there. But apparently none of them fucking realized Yokozuna was dead for about 10 plus years, so they had to just find some random Japanese sumo to take his place. He obviously got eliminated like immediately, because, you know, they can't have a fake wrestler there. I mean, if you're getting billions of dollars, you're not gonna say, no, Yokozuna's dead. You'll be like, yeah, Yokozuna's still alive. Yeah. Wait, that was it? That was it. Decent job getting rid of that water mid if you see work properly. It's because they bought the thing, right? Yeah. So it's another one of their investments, but... Okay, let's see. Look, one center, challenges, yada yada. Alright. Good items from this PC2. Life coins, completing challenges, use center. Centers in story shape like the last one, probably any humans who return. I mean, they have a lot of money, they have to become a soft power or whatever, and then... Alright, should find friends around here as well. Rebuild another Pokemon Center and leave it to me. Your best bet, create more habitats, use your Pokemon return hunts from PC. I'll help you with that. Get enough Pokemon back here to build this Pokemon Center. Alright, humans with the town. This town will my heart see restored original brightness. Anyone make it happen to you? I didn't even get to fix the Pokemon Center in the previous town. But I'm pretty sure most of the scenes are going south in terms of money. What the rat? Meow. Hey, you got a sack? Oh, you Meowth, aren't you? Don't worry, Gundam 00 already had a stupid plot point like that. In Gundam 00, every country, or they ban oil, I believe, and then it causes a war, obviously, because, you know, certain countries benefit, and then yes. That's the setting for that show. They got 3 orbital elevators and signed a treaty banning oil, but obviously banning oil disproportionately punishes a certain region in the planet, and they obviously revolted. What's going on? Any other Pokemon apart from you? What about humans? Don't have a clue. All I know is I went to sleep, but Tim woke up, everyone moved away. Interesting. I don't know, would a whole town full of humans Pokemon really pull up roots and move at once? It's for you though, aren't you lonely here? Hey, I wouldn't say I'm not lonely. Kinda Meowth likes doing their own thing. No home, no born rules, all play for the stray. Imagine poor Meowth got called a freak. Imagine learning human language to impress someone. And she thinks you're a loser. Alright, that said, I always thought human houses are cool. Now no one's around, I moved into a little shack nearby. Where's the shack? I think the shack's got a little problem. Let me show you, follow me. It's Meowth's origin episode. They explain how Meowth learned to talk. So he spends the entire episode trying to learn English. And then when he presents it to the female Meowth, she thinks he's a freak. And then I think Chad Persian takes that Meowth or something. So then Meowth just hangs out with Team Rocket from then on. Damn you, Persian. Hello, you're alright. Yeah, the bad con nearly dried anyway. See, problem, someone in my little shack got flooded. Do something to clean up watery mess. See, you trouble your home flooded like that. Stop flood of water, the Pokemon Center helped immensely. I see it. I wonder how the physics are in this game. There is like tiny stuff, like yeah, water moving stuff. But yeah, the engine probably wouldn't be able to handle physics very well. That's probably a big problem with a lot of open world games trying to have physics going on. Robots, fluffy straw bed, pigeons divided, which provides better sleep. Active at night, random shiny things can't stop itself from picking them up. Payday. Water's all gone, my spot looks spotless. You just thanks a bunch, but the other place around town got flooded too. I don't want a gut like this. Water would be nicer to live in if all that water had cleared out. Seeing the waterways flown in other spots, tall grass all here, shame. It's good homes for one up. Best course out and get rid of this water, making the homes. New friends in the air, every confidence to you. Look at all this trash, ultra rare. Non-burnable garbage. If Dark Cloud gets a remake, maybe one day. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. It's funny because you never see this Pokemon in this form ever, because Game Freak never animates this Pokemon, right? This is Seagull, right? So it is pretty embarrassing. I don't recall ever seeing Seagull not in the stupid T-pose animation, even when they're like flying around. Wingull, whatever. Wingull, okay. Yeah, it's always in that form. It's never like this. Yeah, people bashed him in Sword and Shield when they just sort of float there. Yeah, so it's probably one of the first times I've seen that Pokemon not in its perma-flying form. Wait a minute, is this how humans did it? They just polluted the waterways. Solo nighttime for strollers beware. Recently, reports of people going missing after walking alone at night. We spoke a person called M who managed to escape in nick time. Someone was waving their hand at me from down the street and ran away immediately. I think that's what saved me, said M. Several survivors speculated his disappearance made work of a ghost Pokemon. What the? I mean, we'll see. I'm still bad on that game will be a disaster. That Game Freak game with the 3D graphics. I don't know how the gameplay will be, but Game Freak's track record is actually really bad. When they don't do Pokemon, their games are pretty low rated. Tall grass shade of a tree, melancholy feel to it. The Game Freak's advantage is they can pump out a game really fast at a consistent rate. We should make that habitat. Peekaboo. That was a rumor by some kid. Stupid peekaboo. Obviously, it wasn't peekaboo. Keep moving. Farfetch. They had games like Troubleshooter and Library of Ruin out, right? For Korean games, but Korean indies were really weird because they tried to be these really long visual novel epics or whatever. But they had that Chrono Art game that was a Spyro-like game. Yeah, Liza P is one of the first, let's say, that's like AAA. And is Stellar Blade Korean? But yeah, I think before that the Korean game market was either MMO stuff like stupid or whatever, microtransaction stuff like Maple Story or Troubleshooter style. Okay. It's okay, Stellar Blade. It's the same feel as I guess it's like a different kind of Nier, but I'm not really a fan of those RPG, not action games, because they're sort of forgettable. Brick Steps Recipe Ultra Rare. I'll probably play Automata one day. Again. Maybe they'll do a remake version. So you don't have to go through that shoot 'em up at the start or something. Oh, that. Is that one of the hardest parts in the game on the hardest mode? Just surviving the shoot 'em up and getting to the first save point? Two new Pokemon. We need to get Farfetch here. Not got anyone there. What is this shit? It's mud. Reviews dropped. Good, bad, Corfa. They were paid out, sir. It's great. Finally, we're not doing Gen 1 garbage anymore. Oh, Kita, I like it. You made it for me. I'll keep trying hard to help you out next time. Make something, yo. There we go. See, you guys said a few years ago, yo wasn't cool anymore, but it's cool now, yo. Toughens up by slamming in the stick trees over and over again. Sturdy body and dauntless spirit, yo. Now cool again. We'll just be discovering lots of Pokemon. I don't trust this 78. That's fucking Ubisoft level. Of course I don't trust 78. If anything, sometimes it's generous. I think Mario... Lugia. I think Mario and, No! Mario and Luigi Brothership, I think, is a 78. And I think that's generous. I'm pretty sure 80%, let's say, reviewers didn't finish the game. Because they would have noticed what the IGN guy noticed. The game is repetitive, there's filler, there's pattern, and it doesn't get better. That game is so bad. It gets worse and worse as you play through it. Yeah, and they bashed the IGN guy, but he was closer to the money because it really is that bad. Intruder in my territory, yo, are you after my leak? Yo. Faithful leak's been with me for years. No way I'll hand it over if I on guard and stuff. Yo. Why does everyone say yo? It's too popular now. Now it's not cool. Yo. You're stealing my leak then. My bad, yo. It's really feeling kind of hungry after excitement. Leak's looking super tasty now. Yeah, that's sometimes a problem. I feel like the kitty gloves are used for certain games because reviewers don't want death threats from psychos. I forgot how Starfield was, but yeah, like until you play the game, you don't know. So, but yeah, I'd say anything in 70s is usually pretty rough. I like Firefish and did use him for that battle, but he's pretty bad. The problem with Starfield is it's really vanilla. It's like space, if it was real. I guess space is technically boring, but yeah, they didn't put aliens or anything in it. They just put Zervig, I guess, sort of. Okay. Digging this shit up. Get rid of the mud. Let me ask you something. This town seemed dark to you? Like really dark all the time, day and night? Yeah, it's pretty dark. Don't get me wrong, I like the dark, but I don't like it being dark all the time. Kind of brings me down, you know. Him houses look bright even at night. My little shack's pretty dark. What do you think it'd brighten up? Wait till morning, butt scratch. Don't know how that works. This area doesn't catch much light whether it's morning, noon, or night. Humans kept their houses bright even at night. How'd they do that? Oh, I know. Put bright stuff in their houses to light them up like mushroom lamps. Gotta be it. It'll help me out. Mushroom lamps. Put them in my shack. I'm looking up Civ 7, it's 79. Though the user score is quite a bit lower. Oof. Nice and bright like a human house. Zelda fans are psychos. What is this? Alright, we need the forge. I mean, they're trying to save the game, because if Civ 7 isn't saved, I think the studio goes under, because you can't have two massive games do poorly like that. So yeah, they have to like save it, because it's pretty brutal. There's some workbench for this area. Midnight Suns. I actually thought it was fine. It's just they didn't know who to market it to. Midnight Suns probably lost them even more money than Civ. And that was the XCOM team. Oops. There's really 64 Metacritic. That's really funny for Pathfinder. How is it so bad? off! You never did anything this— oh, I see the workbench. You can access materials in the bag and the storage box. Okay, that's cool. I'm curious how much money. Because there was that studio that made all those Desperado type games. Shadow Tactics, there we go. That eventually shut down even though they all rated highly. Tears in me eyes. Well, definitely way nicer to live in. What do you need again? 2 mushroom lamps. Let's do the ones at the front. Here's the PC. Yeah, I think the marker is already tiny for those games. I've played a little bit of Shadow Tactics, seemed fine, but that's why I still think the Steam World people are probably in trouble, but who knows. I really have to run to the cave. I'll just steal those lamps. I mean, I don't know if the market's grown for 4X yet. Because Civ was the biggest one, and obviously that one does poorly. Oh. So this is death. No one edited me. Vermilion ranks #1 4th year. Vermilion City awarded first place most livable cities, making the 4th consecutive year cities received the honor. Cities scored highly due to abundance of natural beauty preserved despite ongoing urban development sites, as well as many sightseeing spots. Gorgeous view of the harbor now is cited as one of the main deciding factors. Yeah, now everything goes back to Roblox, but you guys are like, they're like Reapers, sir, they don't exist. I'm telling you, Roblox is destroying everything. This is just Gen 1 jerking up. Or the settings Gen 1. Roblox is destroying even Fortnite apparently is losing players to Roblox. Damn it, and it's international now. Damn you people! Pokemon fascinating fluffy yarn adorable crafts made from it. Roblox literally is taking over. It's one of the few games that's constantly growing. But you guys don't believe the threat. You guys think it's all fun and games. Capcom said most of their games are selling on PC now, so that's another knife in the console market. That's not big on Twitch. I'm assuming Roblox is more of a YouTube style game, because Minecraft was never technically big on Twitch compared to YouTube. On YouTube it was massive, but on Twitch it was like, okay. Tomatoes, you want? Console gen, yeah, might as well just be portables, because you guys already hear me say that all day. I mean, the original idea is it's so people that can't afford a good PC can play games, and then you get them in the ecosystem, whatever, but yeah, there's been less and less games because the dev time too long. The bridge. I don't think so. I think the war in Iran is doing the most damage, but I think it's more that gamers aren't a big market, sadly, for whatever his name is betrayed them. We've been used up. We're no longer useful to NVIDIA. Yeah, I believe the gaming sector is a lot smaller for them now. Gamers were used up. They're now Season 1 characters. Double bridge. There is a big weeping bell. How to open a shop. Place register, wish to do business. Power. Electricity, prayer table to place your wares, recruit staff for the store. Plain chair. Don't worry, just kick the can down the road to Gen Z, and then they'll kick it to Gen Alpha, and then Gen Beta will be left with the can. TMR Grunt. One good thing, one bad thing happened to me today. Good thing I assigned a special mission to my boss. Boss knows how to pick people with special missions and do well in this, climb the ranks to exec in no time, maybe. Bad thing is the mission itself seems to be really hard and annoying. It wants me to get all kinds of things. At a time like this, food, furniture, what else? Anyway, lots of stuff. A little grunt, don't have underlings of my own. It's a big ass. Trying to figure out the absolute easiest low energy way to complete this mission. Don't worry, the Gen whatever Alpha can hold up social security on their own. Don't worry, you guys got this. Thumbs up. Recipe for a walkway. Enclosure. Who the hell is... Oh, it's the stupid French painter. He's got the French hat on. Oh, please. No one normal wears that hat. Alright, let's go get him. Yeah, usually the lost porn people do losses on Wall Street bets, and it's usually options or something stupid when they get wiped out. Colors stunned and disputing, hey, the very essence of art. Alright, a little more, keep going. I hunger. It's weird that he's so colorful, because everything else compared to him is really faded colors, but then you look at him and he's like much more vibrant. Artist hunger is art, empty stomach, springs, boundless creativity, no music inspires like the rumbles of a tummy. Bees the man, long hungry Micah, no time at art, honestly. You won't help a poor starving artist, simple leper berry. Already have one to give. Alright, what a ripe, juicy looking berry. That color, red as burning flames of inspiration. Merely gaze upon it sets my withered heart ablaze. I've got a brilliant idea. Hold on to that for my friend. Yeah. Okay, multicolored bodily fluids from the tip of his tail uses that paint. Well, I thought the Intel guy would have actually eventually made money because of a few things. I know it's went down again, but if you didn't panic... Oh yeah, oh that's what you're saying, yeah. If you didn't panic sell, like... I don't know why people do that. You don't invest for like a week. Because then you have to pay a ton of taxes anyway. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying hold it forever, but... Yeah, there's no point holding a stock for like less than a year in the US. No, that's how you get killed in taxes, damn you people! If you're in the US, just invest for a year. Because the tax rate is 5, 10, 15%, which is insanely broken. It is super rigged. Yeah, it is super rigged. That's the tax bracket for it, for long. Yes, just do the stupid... I don't know when they'll get rid of it, but yes. It is pretty rigged. Interviewed for the ages, added to human records. Man tracked down renowned Kenzo, owner of the largest building area. Special interview. Family dreamed of constructing a building here generations. Said a tearful Kenzo with Matt Chen by his side. Matt Chen also helped to construct arena interview covering a man's remarkable life. Average region time 4.5 hours. It's not the tax and only or no, it's a sin tax, and everything I do is a sin, so I can't go to Florida. Metal debris are moved that code. Spotlight. Texas doesn't have a state tax, but they have sales tax and a few other things that try to make up for the revenue. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the property tax is interesting because it's so high, it actually makes houses a lot cheaper in Texas. Because you obviously don't want an expensive house, or else your property tax would start killing you. So yeah, you can't really afford houses down here as much because you'd be paying a ton of property tax, especially if you don't live in the house. Because I think you get a slight exemption when you live in the house for property tax. So itchy. Excuse me, could you scratch my back? Pretty please, can't reach over my hooves. Yeah, yep, that spot right there. Shimon, from strong, walk back 98 months. So sorry, just really good at back stretch and let a little shock about thing. It really helped me out, thanks so much. It has a good climate, but I believe it did have the most emigration last year, right? Or the last couple of years. So I think it'll eventually catch up to him, because yeah, the population shrinking is pretty brutal. Zeto used to strong with back 69 months. Alright, I was supposed to make a light for the city. give everyone mines, but maybe that's too ambitious. Maybe our odd ones plan to give everyone lighting. Is it? I know a few League players live there, but don't know how it is now. Vegas. Mushroom, let's brighten my shack right up. Thanks much, Ditto. You can do anything. It really does look nice. Something so calm about a bit of light. Humans too. Yeah, I believe so. After all, when the humans are there, towns are much, much brighter than this. Since the area is so dark, even me, I found it too gloomy. Keep adding more lights like this, sure you make the other Pokemon happy as well. Yes, but there's the rest of the city. It's not a city of just tourists. It's not Atlantic City. There we go. There's other places in Vegas, right? Oops, I just took the side item. There has to be someplace for all the people. Yeah, you go there, or no, you were gonna go there to sports bet, but they got, or since everyone can sports bet, it sort of screws them over. How can I go there to gamble when I lost all my money on a parlay on my phone? Okay, what's your foot in my star? What should I do? Maybe I'll open the time to you when I see what Meowth has to say. Home's way brighter. I'm really happy about that. It's shed out of light on a new problem. Look at this. See all the nasty mud shacks surrounded by it. Yuck. No way to clean this up with my claws. Do you know what else to do? You know, it's getting rid of stubborn messes like this. No clue where they went. They used to live somewhere like this, so. Hydrated yellow tall grass. This guy already stole the spot. Little rat. I mean, who knows how pandas existed? Good old pandas. Fat, useless, terrible diet. All they say is help me, sir. Game crafted summer strong for 63 months. Stupid pandas. Help. How about no help? I might have the seeds. An acorn tree. Pandas sneeze too, right? See? Remember those YouTube videos. It was a different time. Sneezing panda monks. I better just go ask him what the hell. Wait, what are these? leaves. Tall grass down the last town, so is different color. Next grass. Wide word out there. Just Professor Tango type so it determines grass grows on it. Okay. So instead I can just I'm an idiot. I was looking for seeds like a normal person. Wow, perfect place to spin my room. No, it isn't. Saying you made this amazing. I'm like, yeah, please come play with me whenever you want. Bug poison. An unbeatable combo. No one has ever beaten it. Why'd you look funny? Isn't it to swim like that? I get it. You're better at walking, aren't you? I like swimming better than walking. We can swim together sometime. Poor Walker falls down. Strong pride makes it puff up its chest without a care. Recipe discover lots of Pokemon. Sign. You love cleaning. Alright, help me out. Clear off mud. The whole thing I'm good at. Lead the way to mud. Got mud bubbled up, spray with water, it should wash right away. But you have the power of soap, you're mad! Clean now. Clean up all the mud. We'll go quick if we work together. Oh, it's nice and clean out, you're the best diddle. Alright, thanks a bunch. You're welcome. I like clean, so it was fun. He's got a ton of gross mud all over the place. Let me know if you get rid of the mud. Yeah, I think Pokemon can't move in until you get their clue. And then they'll move in. So even if you make the habitat, I believe it doesn't work until you get one sparkle or a hint. But you two can make quick work of it. Or maybe you find cool stuff hiding in the piles of goo. I mean, you can make a habitat, but would a Pokemon move in before you get the first clue? Where is that other mud? Get over here, you bum. stare at me like a buffoon? The mud, you idiot, the mud! Oh, it's just one time. This is different. Does this thing even grow here? People don't like that flat Pokemon, whatever it's called. Whatever the mud disc is. Is that Stunfisk? Yeah. I don't like the, what is it? The dinos, the Sword and Shield dinos. Because they can claim it's all about the stupid backstory lore bullshit, but like it's still fucking ugly. Like if you put Ren and Stimpy in Pokemon, yes, I'd still call them ugly. I don't give a shit if they have a backstory of why they're ugly. They're still ugly. Now the Apple Dragon's not as bad as the whatever the hell they call the dinosaurs in Sword and Shield. Not Paradoxes, that's Scarlet. Shit, what are they called? No, not Flapple, you idiots. It's the Pokemon that all look like they want to die. Yeah, the mismatched fossils. All the ones I want. Those ones are hideous. Those are some of the worst designs. Yeah. All those Pokemon that look like they want to die. Yeah, are the ones I just like. Flapple is fine. I don't even mind the Apple Dragon, but yes. Those fossils are, yeah, I feel pretty bad. I mean, I could make a Ren and Stimpy Pokemon and say it's a reference to Ren and Stimpy. It doesn't make it a good design. Pretty amazing, huh? Quite impressed. Ton's gotten much livelier too. At this point, I want to see some houses built. Nice how's the Pokemon living? It's ought to feel more like it did when humans were still around. Can do. Then I'll start building a house Pokemon live in. Alright. So there we go. Go ahead. Oh, what now, Meowth? Clean and comfy my shack is now, thanks to you. The only chance, one last thing. What is it? You know, humans used to decorate their homes, growing nice smelling flowers outside. Put in, what do you call those things? Fancy looking phosphorus flowers. Brain blast. Came off recipe for a plant. How do I know this, Sasuke? That's at a planter. You know everything, Ditto. Planter for my shack. Spruce up by growing flowers. What materials need to make a planter, though? Torchic would know. I haven't seen them in a while. Torchic used to live in a spot look like this. Chirp, chirp, meal. Plated food table, birdhouse. Run a Torchic, ask them how to make a planter. Alright. That is super awesome. these mud spots. They make you move slow. Let's see if there's a bird nest. Bird feeder in the distance. You're useless, Farfetch. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. There's one right there. This may sound weird. How do you... Oh, there we go. Okay, what was that? Why? Are they called fongs? I'm gonna fongs. Final answer. Or whatever. Okay. I do recall that. I was wondering why they call it flip-flops that. Yo, is someone there? Then look, you idiot. Stranger. Pommy, times like this, you gotta show me your special move. First, I'm supposed to rub my cheeks. Me. Okay. Me. Wait, is this guy a thug? Pommy was always a thug. You look at this as awesome. Made electricity first time around here. It's not as blatant as other. Is this the clone? What gen is this one? Like, I could forgive this clone because it's a lot different looking than a Pikachu. Okay. Underdeveloped electric sacs on cheeks. Use electricity only if Pommy rubs them furiously with the paws. Pads on his forepaws. This one's a combination of other Pokemon. Looks more like some of the bears. I mean, a lot of the good ideas were used in one. I don't know if they'll go further into some of the ideas of one. Because yeah, in Pokemon 1 or Red, Blue, whatever, they used up a lot of the folklore legends already. And then they forgot for Seal. Good old Seal. Then they're like, fuck it, just make them call him Seal. You sure it's just a seal? There's just a brick, that's our Thailand. I mean, doesn't the league still or lose a ton of money? Because, yeah, it's like good old esports, or it's like LCS. Torch, hi there, human Pokemon. Can't tell if I pack you. Sorry, I was just joking. I won't pack you. Make it up to you by warming you up to the cold days. Nice toasty tummy. Come hug me anytime. Chick chick. Belly sack filled, burning fire mean torch feels as warm as hot water bottle if you hug it. I was gonna go with C. Okay. But we needed the Torchic, right? Oh, I made profit first year? Okay, I don't even know. Having trouble with something. I want to make a planter. Now you want to make a plant, need bricks first. Make bricks with squishy clay. Bake the clay with fire. Swoosh. Really good at it. Make anytime you bring squishy clay. Lots of places in town. Clay blocks that look different from the rest of the ground. Break clay with rock smash. Oops, I didn't mean to punch you. Sorry, buddy. That doesn't sound like clay, but clay. This sounds more like clay. Yeah, this is clay. Something. Mudball Man, 3,000 defense points on clay, whatever the hell Mudball Man. It's gotta take a little time before it's all baked. Alright, do something else. Wait. Problem is, you use like 3 cards to get Mudball Man on the field, and it doesn't actually do anything. Got off Mudball Man's want like an attack while in defense mode, or is that Rampart Blaster or some shit like that? There's a lot of random bad heroes. All used by Jaden, of course, but... No water's coming out. What you doing? Hey, Ditto. Trying to get this shower to work. Right now it's not giving water. That's not a shower. What? Oh. Really, it's called a streetlight. Humans made those to light up the town. What I was looking for is splashing around a bit. Stadium. Why do you try to make a shower for Pokemon like spend time in water? What'd you up to, huh? To be honest, I hadn't put much thought on the idea. Suppose it stands the reason that you don't know how to make one either. Make something like that, you need iron ore. You're mad, but if we have introduced iron, we introduce war. I believe you need iron ore, probably. Alright, where can we find iron ore? Good question. Fairly certain most human-made machines construct iron ore, something like it. Easy, smash up old machines sitting around here to get iron ore. No, that won't do it all. Go around smash machines that might explode. Not mention humans would probably be none too pleased when they come back. I think it'd be better if we carefully got up small bits of iron ore from non-burnable garbage. It sounds like so much work. I wonder if someone can help us out. Now you mentioned a Pokemon called Trubbish, who looks like garbage themselves. Find Trubbish, they might help you. Trubbish, remember, living around lots of trash. Find Trubbish first. Trash collection site. Waste bin garbage bag sign. It's trash. Seaweed's made from 50% sea, 50% weed. I learned that in good old SpongeBob. If it's true or not, I don't know. Here's my bricks. Yeah, PC plant is full of flowers. Make more bricks. Made the planters, thanks. I can get down and put the planter in my own flower seeds and it'll be great. Can't wait to see the flowers bloom. Find flowers already grown somewhere, replant them, plant. I don't know how to defend stuff like that. Well, let's yoink a flower now, not a bush. Technically there was growth for a bit in UK, or is doing quite well, but I don't know if the aging population started making it lag behind. Because UK was actually doing really well, I think in the early 2000s, but I don't know if the housing crisis screwed that over. I'm looking for a garbage bag. Is that a bag? No, UK was doing really well, I think, in the early 2000s, before 08, I'm pretty sure. And then after 08, I think growth, like, stopped. Forgot why, but yeah, the problem is their population's also aging, so there's more strain now. I know the answer to this, but you know, it's funnier saying A. I'm going with A. Team R building a top secret warehouse. Went up a bit till they got covered in sand. Kind of psyched. A bunch of smart looking people were there too, like scientists, engineers. It kind of freaked me out. Pretty cool our boss has so many different people on call like that. TMR was pretty infamous in Kanto back in the day. Our boss had time to spend the whole organization. A new boss. Wait a minute, what did this new boss do? They're the ones that started this nuke. Now we're back. Respect our current boss. We're all baddies and villains, but he totally gets us. We're gonna be his loyal underling forever. You'd have to look up the GDP by whatever. Alright. Where is... Oh, it's good. No, I'll just go back and ask. Growth. Nukes don't mean anything, or else would you say, is it India, Pakistan? Would you say Pakistan is top 10? There are some countries like North Korea rumored might have nukes. Yes, I wouldn't call North Korea top 10 because they have nukes. Nukes are a thing to have. Aren't technically useful if everyone's starving. Where they are, what you need again. Nice house, don't fit furniture inside. You need uranium and then a facility. And then I guess helps if you have another country give you the info. Rat jam. Flowers right. Shower. Fancy things, those pretty flowers you planted there. Thanks again for helping me out with everything. You're welcome. Dude, you're seriously awesome this. Anything you can do to help you out, let me know. I will, yeah. Canada doesn't really. Where the hell? Oh, it's just... And everyone's just watching me drown. Oh, there we go. Well, I'm trying to find the trash bag real fast. Look at this. Oh, it might be spire time soon, but let me see. What's that? Another diddle? I could get a sec. Oh. Miss diddle. Garbage bags. Oh. Thought I needed a trubbish to do this, but... Why? Whatever. Oh, I put the garbage into garbage bags to make... Okay. so you can't read the sign. Okay, sure. That's so stupid. There's to dump everyone's garbage spot trash hunting Pokemon here. There's no point giving nukes to everyone because you have to maintain them, and then what if a terrorist group steals it when your stupid Soviet Russia like disbands or whatever? Then now suddenly you have a bunch of countries, radicals running around with nukes. Yes, they cost money to maintain. Terrorists haven't stolen nukes, or they'll use them or create a demand. There's no point sitting on it because it costs money to maintain it. It would just be bleeding money if they just had one. If they wanted to make it work. Not really human, right? At this point, it doesn't really matter. You got any garbage? My buddy's craving tasty garbage. Should really do more than around here. Maybe for something. Iron ore. Iron ore out of non-runnable garbage. I mean, like that super hot stuff. Totally do that, no prob. Alright, bring me non-runnable garbage. Sort out the iron ore for you. Eat leftover and it's a deal. Alright. The thing is, you can't get rid of it, or the buyer would also be under fire. So yes, there'd be a bunch of CIA operatives or something, or Navy SEALs just shooting your stupid operation to sell a nuke. You guys think you just go to or go to Craigslist and list a nuke? You're selling one nuke, yeah, you get a ton of buyers. If you if you're not immediately assassinated. I've seen enough 24, yes. The deal would probably go wrong anyway and they'd shoot you. That was more trash, there we go. Oh please, wasn't there a saying almost everyone on the Silk Road is a CIA op? They probably already have like eyes everywhere in it. It's not just entrapment. What a peekaboo. Boy, by nice to me, I happen to have a home now. Sleeping on my toe around there. I'm not sure how much longer it will last. Starting I'm gonna live here. Come visit sometimes, okay? To a patch full of nutrients it needs to grow. Let's move you. Rubbish. Burning garbage, chow time, premium garbage, might take a while. I know it for you soon, come back and check in a little bit. In Xenoblade X, they have this species like Trubbish, and they just eat garbage and I guess they're happy. Because they cleanse it of Volcan. So very convenient that they can get rid of their garbage problem. Use life coins. Million supplies, ultra rare. Alright, maybe not. This is for... I'm assuming the main story is build a Poke Center everywhere. What are you doing? It's quite fascinating. What do you need again? 30 bricks. Maybe I should make a Poke Center in the first area. Maybe that's the real objective. Just do Fortnite video game question, alright? Easy. And if they don't know Roblox, then they've become odd one. They're boomer. Did they get the Roblox one? No one knew it. Yeah, it's over. They don't. Do they not have kids? Are these guys all single there? Okay, because yes, Roblox continues to eat the market. Ooh, a tornado. I'm gonna run towards it. Tornadus. I don't know if this is Tornadus or just. What the fuck? What did you say? What did it say? It's gone, sir. What do you mean it's gone? Don't worry, I don't know about Roblox. What's the current user base for Roblox if it isn't bots, but I'm pretty sure it's real. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think my parents knew much about games either. They didn't know much about anime either. They just called it the show where their mouths move, but there's no animation. Because I guess from someone who doesn't care or doesn't watch anime or whatever, I guess they do that a lot. So I think that's an anime, or that anime started that trend, I guess. Where characters, yeah, don't really move. They just talk a lot. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. They didn't call it brain rot because they didn't. That term didn't exist yet. Alright, let me get a drink. I mean, from an outsider view, yeah, a lot of anime, there's not much action because they're just talking. So it's just showing their mouth move with a still screen of their face. Alright, let me be right back. Be right. OC is good, but yeah, you have to wipe your memories in order to play it again. If you want to remember. Wait, what happens when you build? Let me see something real fast. I'm gonna get this stupid Poke Center built. God, one thing this load screen reminds me of is Metroid Prime 4. Like, holy shit, it's like so terrible on like many levels. Yeah, they put the home base in the first area, but there's 2 load screens because there's a transition zone between the 2 zones. And it's insanely infuriating that the base was put there, just so you see 2 load screens whenever you want to upgrade. Yeah, it was so annoying. But that does remind me of that. Prime 4 lives rent-free because we played it recently! Hoping to see. Someone wanted to talk to you about town's lively things. So you believe it or enjoying their lives. Place of wasteland. Might be Pokemon aren't satisfied. Raise comfort levels. Okay. Sounds like raise environment level. Put hand growth mind at ease. Alright. Level 5. Brainwave, alright. Comfort levels of town Pokemon. I mean, I couldn't get into Bloodborne because every time I died, I'd have to like go through a long load, and then every time I wanted to go to base or whatever it was called, another long load. Moisture now, pleased about that. Pokemon prefer dry environments, but live away from plants and water. Kind of move their homes. Pokemon prefer more humidity, making homes near water. Alright. Anyway. Well, these are doable. Bulldoze chop. What now? Alright, that's what we got on it. That's right. What the hell? Wait! What the? Hello there, child. Don't you look cute as a blossom? Gorgeous field of flowers. I'm right in thinking you're the one who grew these. Nothing more than I love the sweet nectar found in flowers. Pleased as pollen. Maybe I have fondness for adorable, dutiful little charmers like you. Royalty? Houses is calling in cells and its body releases various pheromones to make those grubs do its bidding. Recipe for discovering more Pokemon. It's the almighty big storage box. What is it? God, everyone wants me. What? Dude, I want to say, thanks for all the stuff you do make every day fun. Take this. Is it going to be a rock? 3 bags of bean seeds, alright, sure. 15 vinyl. What did you miss? You missed Slade Aspire. Slade Aspire 2 will be very soon. I think we'll go to Slade Aspire 2. Let me try to make this. The game of the year will be Danganronpa 2X2. You guys are like, what up? I thought it only went up to V3. Four more lumber. Do I have to bring it to... What was that stupid? Was it Cypher? The thing is, I love flowers. Yes, I don't care. Anytime I pick a flower, safe shredded. Okay. I can fly. Make me lumber. Dick, well, come back, grab your stuff. I played Animal Crossing New Horizons, yes, and I'm pretty vocal about how I thought it was the most overrated game in modern history. Let's say this is, so far, seems a lot better. Weirdly, I thought I was in the minority, but when I looked at the user score on Metacritic, apparently people actually didn't like it. Maybe it's the hardcore fans. Apparently don't like Animal Crossing. I think it's because the hardcore fans played the prior versions and they had more stuff. And I guess that's the reason. I just hate it because it feels like a mobile game. Damn woke Tom Nook and what's the accountant looking girl? Yeah. So usually a low Metacritic score sometimes might not actually be because it's bad. But Isabel, there we go. But I don't think Animal Crossing has any of that. I mean, technically Animal Crossing always sells well, but it sold obviously better because it was a Switch and it was a good time for it. Because technically Zelda fans may not believe this, but Zelda actually used to not sell well. So until Breath of the Wild, it actually it was struggling because the highest selling game was an N64 game. Because he didn't sell on the Wii, he didn't sell on the GameCube. Obviously, there was no Wii U one until Breath of the Wild, but it was too late for that. But yeah, so until Breath of the Wild, yeah, the best selling game was Ocarina of Time. Now it was like 15 years or whatever before Breath of the Wild. Actually more, almost 20. It's because Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, yeah, didn't sell, and Phantom Hourglass probably didn't sell, what else? Spirit Tracks, there we go. So yeah, a bunch of Zelda games in a row didn't really... They sold alright, but they didn't sell like 30 million plus. Are you done, buddy? So yeah, so Zelda actually wasn't a super seller. What is it, Squirtle? I'll never get bored when I'm with you here. I want to give you something. Buy more bean seeds. It's exciting. I want to realize Toad gets wet in the rain, then I'll catch a cold. I want to see what it's like living in a leaf den. Alright. You have a moment to spot flowers from the sparkle, you might spawn honey. You manage bring you 3 jars, I give you a gift. Nothing I love more than honey, can't get enough. Yes, my queen. Alright. I head to bed, make sure you get rest. Got you something. Can't do a Switch 3 launch title, damn you. That will spell know what this is. Brought me honey, I haven't used things for presents promise. Which one do you like? Cheek sofa, luxury bed. That Charmander emote's weird because I feel like it has too many frames of animation, if that makes sense, but then it doesn't rotate completely so it's noticeable. It's weird. I feel like it's too well animated. But yeah, and then it doesn't do a full circle. Yeah. So the frames seem a little too good. Yeah. That's why some like less animated emotes seem better, because War Turtle. What about Peace Turtle? Let there be peace, but then he brings a gun in his final form. But peace. Right. This idiot done. Hold on longer while I finish up. Talking about the very first. Oh, animated emote. Oh. I don't know, you'd have to look into the. Stop playing tag with the queen, I need you. What now? Did I want to play quiz? Fine. Alright, let's duel Combi. Here goes. What flavor does Squirtle love? Sweet? That's right, you guys didn't tell these things on it. Here's your prize. A Lepa Berry. I don't need that shit. I'm gonna wake up Hitmonchan. Your services are needed, Chan. Missing. Is it really Hitmon or not? It's. I'm just missing Onyx. Okay, let me get the banana gang then. No, don't stare at me, you idiot. Oh. Cypher. Great. Let's go get Onyx. Cypher, Bellsprout, and Onyx. It's weird how the Onyx plot point Tangrowth never visited him. Oh, maybe he didn't get a habitat. What the? Pikachu. Sony's bigger, you banana. Is there other stuff? But I believe, is it Toyota? I forgot if Toyota's bigger though. So, if Nintendo tries to be like Apple where they overcharge for everything for a brand, we could eventually be there. Yeah, Toyota and Sony, because Sony used to make a lot more electronics. Though, one way Nintendo could get bigger is, yeah, be like Apple where you just sell a brand and overprice junk and then people buy it for some reason. They're basically trying to do that, but you have to do it at scale though, because Apple did it at scale. Square doesn't have any of that. Square is... all of Square's brands are doing worse. It's funny because Square could just pivot Final Fantasy so the games don't have to sell anymore. They just have to sell the brand. That's Sonic. Like, what was the last best-selling Sonic game? So yeah, Sonic makes way more money off anything but games. I don't even know if Crossroads is at 2 million. Look at it that way. Sonic just sells his brand everywhere. He has TV shows, movies. Shellos changes color and appearance based on the diet and environment lives in. Research day and night. Created here for unknown Shellos. Wait, no, I thought they purposely... I thought the Americans took apart all the old guard. So all the megacorps are like, mostly newer people. Because I thought the Americans, yeah, shut down a lot of the, I forgot what they called the old guard of Japan. So a lot of those companies might actually be newer and not or not Empire of Japan, whatever. Yeah, so I think most of their companies actually are founded or got big after World War II, because this is whatever the hell they do. What is it, Bulbasaur? Clone mushrooms. Alright. I must be going insane. Where the hell did Onyx go? I thought Onyx was supposed to edit. Find Onyx and make this, and then we'll do Spy. I just have to figure it out. What now? Hoot. Hoot. Was I being too loud? Can I open urge cry out the stand? Don't worry, I'm not saying anything I have at hoot. Rhythm. I don't know if I have Onyx in Pokopia, or I must actually, because the main story made me do it, but... Oh, where the hell is he? Oh, where is he right now? You're gonna sound sort of misunderstood. Yeah, I am. Onyx over that way. I take you there. Do you want me to fly you there? Take me with you. I'll get us there safely. Oh, who's supposed to be shy? Ever need help again, let me know. Oh, what the fuck? Make a place a bit drier, but I got a second sometime. Making it rain out, we break out of cave is wild. That's saying, you tell your truth, don't do great in damn environments. Help and mood or also make me home that stays nice and dry. That's something you can do. Discover this dry, tall grass, smooth rock. Someone's having trouble following you. Oh, get bent. Just dig, you idiot imbecile. It's harder than it looks. This is post every Pokemon game. Because they reference events in Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow that are apparently years ago. It's mine. No problem, buddy. Oh, there are data logs in this game where they say it's been... where they say Koga was an ancient leader or whatever. So... yeah. So it's at least a distance away from the original events. Technically, Koga's already not a gym leader at the gym by gold silver, but you wouldn't say it's like ancient history at that point. Yeah, and then I'm assuming a lot more years pass. Are you saying the Gaff are gonna rebel? Duh, stupid Gaff. Nya 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 nya. Stupid robots. Think you have rights? Duh. They'll never rebel. They know their place. They can't go bankrupt because, or technically Disney will eventually have to pivot. Because I think apparently a lot of their revenues from their theme parks and they're aimed at an older audience, but those people aren't ever replaced and they stop going. Then they'd be more in trouble, but right now their theme park division I think is most of their revenue and profit. Come on, finish up. Yeah, so technically they'd only be in trouble if they don't replace those people, because yeah, no longer kids going to Disney World, it's mostly adults. They're the only people that can afford it. Apparently, yeah, it's their actual moneymaker now, funny enough. Damn it. I was looking for an area of dryness. Nah, but they increase the average price to do anything. So speed pass is gone, it's something else now, and then there's a pass to do, yeah, so they're increasing like how much money they extract from these Disney adults, I guess. I'm a feeder, so I'm scrambling to come back to 12 months, but yeah, so they monetized everything at the theme parks, so theme parks are the most profitable segment. I swear I had a smooth rock, maybe I don't. a third of their business. That is insane. They used to make they used to make a ton of movies, but yeah. Apparently it's been growing, that segment, and it's been carrying them because their streaming service obviously was bleeding money. Hey, Peter, let's see. Don't worry, it's almost slate of spare time. Sweet rock. There we go. Now I just have to grab them. The prices of it dramatically increased their parks, and they added new ways to monetize people. Everyone's streaming service was bleeding money. Where have you been the last few years? Aside from Netflix. The thing is, it destroyed their movie revenue as well. So a big problem was, same with Warner Brothers. It devalues their movies like a ton if you're just chucking it on streaming services. Alright, follow me. Doomsday is Christmas this year, I think. Yeah, the problem is if you devalue it by just slamming it on streaming services, people won't go for the non-super blockbusters anymore. Yeah, I think Doom 3 is against Doomsday or the Christmas whatever rush. I feel like some of you aren't helping. Like, these punches don't seem... Whatever, have fun. Whatever, keep on building. Maybe we'll have to wait then. I mean, all the big selling Marvel movies, were before the pandemic, right? Or luckily for them. I think Wolverine movie did well. Guardians 3 did well, but I think there's like 6 or 7 that did lukewarm or worse. Okay, so we'll probably stop here and continue this tomorrow, but it might be Slate Aspire time. Well, whatever. One day we'll be able to reclaim those numbers. They diluted the product and people got confused, but there's many arguments or whatever, but yes, I don't think that they banked on streaming getting more numbers than they wanted. Like, it did fine numbers, but their expectations were pretty high, so yeah, a lot of shows diluted the brand and bombed, and then yeah, people didn't know what the fuck was going on in movies because they didn't follow like some subplot in some stupid ass TV show. I mean, it's supposed to be like an event. Like, Star Wars was supposed to be like an event, like one every few years. But if you start diluting it with several shows at once and then with several movies, then yeah, it's suddenly not an event. It's just milking it. So that's why they have to slow down on Star Wars, because okay, but we'll continue this tomorrow. It looks like it's Slate Aspire time. Alright, let me quickly. Fuck you. This lives rent free because it's on my Switch too, and it sucked. There were some good parts of